tomorrow morning is the morning where I'm going to be embarking on this challenge. 42 miles, I think over 15 mountains, and I have to do it in 24 hours or less. Not sure if I can do it, to be honest. This is a little bit beyond what I'm currently in shape for, but that's sort of the point. It's just pushing the limits. Like, I'm going as far and hard as I possibly can. Let's see.
That's insane.
Right, let's go. Enough talking. Let's start doing. Yeah, we're gonna get wet. No, we're gonna not. We're gonna stay dry. We just hit a mud puddle here, so we're trying to navigate it. So Brenden got a little muddy. This trail is like crazy, by the way, but my shoes are clean still. Look at that. Here, take it for a second. Yeah, this is the way. I'm disappearing into the woods. Let's just dry. Down the mountain. So far, Allen has been very steep, and a lot of streams rushing down the mountain. Pretty good so far. I hit my head against the branch, which is dumb. I slammed my shin, which is also dumb, and I sliced my finger on a log, but these are all really minor things. I will be in touch. Should have service somewhere in the Great Range. I'm gonna be much more of a mess when you see me, but until then, see ya. This is so slick. I've slipped like 3 times in the last 2 minutes. I probably only have so many slips in me. Holy cow. Woo, woo, woo. Oh. Allen. So this is where the Bushwhack starts, and I'm at 2.3 miles an hour currently as an average speed, which is a little bit slow. I think I would like to be closer to 2.5. It's like a lot depends on this Bushwhack. If I can do this Bushwhack in a reasonable time and get to the top of Redfield while keeping above, I would say even above 2 miles an hour as an average pace, that would be amazing. Made it to another intersection, and the direction we have to go is left. Pretty fun going, at least. A lot of rocks to hop on. I've slipped, almost fallen in several times, but that's kind of just the way it is. I actually tried going off stream to see if it would be smoother. It's debatable, but it's certainly scratchy. Look at this. Look at those little edges. Those like cut into your skin. Feels amazing. Being sarcastic. Ow. So this appears to be a slight predicament, and I know what the solution is going to be. I just don't want to do the solution. So there's this swamp here. I think I'm just gonna stay right. It's gonna be very scratchy, but the alternative is probably to get soaking wet. This is something you almost never want to see. That goes down to the stream. Not going through that. I really don't want to go through that either. There's really not an easy way out of this one. Ah! If there's like animals in this forest, they're like laughing out loud right now. Why did I go this way? I gotta get back to the stream. This is awesome. Whew. I can walk freely for a step or two. So sorry for all this complaining. I should probably stop. I am actually in a good mood, believe it or not. Question, should I go out here, get my feet soaked, go in there, get my arms scratched up? Since you're not here to tell me which one, I'm just gonna do what makes the most sense to me. Well, I'm gonna try a little bit of both actually for a little bit and see what happens. My foot's getting wet. Oh boy. Oh, my foot's wet. No, dang it. I think your question is getting answered right now as we speak. And that is to go back into the woods. It's a lot of work to push through these trees. I mean, you can't really avoid them. You gotta just go through them. And it's just the kind of thing where when you think about 42 miles, you got to think about certain miles where it's going to take 10 times the time and 10 times the effort. So it adds to the challenge, which, holy cow, that hurt. If you know me, I like challenge. Ow, I hope you saw that because that hurt. Oh, okay. I think we're back in business. Freedom! Well, so much for freedom. My feet, both feet just went in the water and are completely soaked. That's frustrating. I guess the remainder of my miles are with wet feet. Maybe I can get to a summit and dry them off for a bit. Well, I realized that I was following the wrong stream, so I might have to correct course a little bit. We made it to the slide. I am stoked. So there's Alan. There's the... This is so much fun. I've always seen the steepness of this in maps. No joke, this is extremely steep. It's dizzying up here. There's the top of the slide. Just that last aspect was terrifying. Those grabs over there, you can see underneath the rock. I had to hold those. Dry socks right here. Just took probably like 15 minutes. Iced my knee, filled up with water, shoved some food in my mouth, dried my socks and shoes a little bit. My feet are much drier. Top of Marshall, not too bad. It's 4 o'clock. My watch died, so I don't know what my pace is. Probably a little bit behind, but doing okay. I'm following this trail down and then up that mountain. Okay, so this is going to be really hard now. I'm about to attempt my second bushwhack of the day, and that is up Iroquois. I don't have a GPS watch. My compass is broken. This is going to be hard. Probably like 5:30, 5:45. I got to get up this mountain. So I'm just gonna make it happen. I'm gonna take it really slow and just, well, relatively slow, and just be smart in my steps, because this could throw off everything if I don't do it right. There's these cliffs here. I'm gonna have to get up somehow, figure it out. Hopefully I can fit through that crevice. Maybe tight. Oh man, this is tricky. Seem to fit okay. This is a challenge. And I gotta pull myself out of here. Not sure if this is the best way to be doing this. You know what? I can ditch the backpack. Making progress, but it's kind of nasty. I gotta climb up that now. Let's hope these trees are somewhat strong. If I looked correctly at the hill, I don't think it's all like this. But I am glad that this is working out, because this first cliff seemed to be the challenge. And I seem to have found the way to accomplish it first try. Now, the bad news potentially is that I'll have to walk through this stuff for a half mile, which would really suck. Just push forward, push forward, push forward. So I see that where we're going. I can't wait. But I might have to do some rough stuff before I get to free land. This is a fight. The tree line feels like it keeps getting further away. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna push right a little bit. See if I can hit that rock up there. Good news. I'm there. I hate conifers. That was wretched. That was really wretched. Ouch. Hey. It's true when they say the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Whoa. Bro. That's gorgeous. These keep me alive. You see these? That's gonna make me able to do that. From there to there is what I have in front of me. And I have Algonquin right there. Do you know how thankful I am for this? Look at it. It takes away the scratchy. Now the trap dike I must do before it gets dark. And so without further ado, let's go to it. All right, we're gonna go towards it and probably do it. A little bit risky. We're just gonna be very careful. Lo and behold, the trap dike. We're doing it. The water levels are really low and the rock is dry. So really the only concern I have is visibility. I think this is like the place they talk about that's dangerous. Wow, look at the peaks up there. It's beautiful. So we're just going to be very careful. It is pretty crazy, but certainly doable. But and it's very dry, so just got to be super careful. This is terrible. Just breathe and grab and hold. We are climbing out of the crack now. We are at the end of the dike. Wow, it's gorgeous. Wow, we are approaching the summit of Colden. This is pretty epic. I don't know where the summit is. Probably right over here. Can't really see. Yep, there it is. Oh, the moon just came out. Otherwise it's dark. I just was on little Colden, and the moon was placed dead center over Mount Colden. I'll show the picture in the video. Super cool though. There's a beauty in everything, and it's crazy when I think about all the things that I've gotten to see so far today. And I mean, I don't know how much there is to see at night. As I'm on my way to Indian Falls, I'm realizing that there's no way I'm gonna make it by 4 a.m. at this pace. So I gotta speed things up a little bit. I know all you see is black, but the stars are really cool. I'm at Indian Falls. Trying to push the pace a little bit, starting to get a little depressed. But like, I am not going back to Lodge. I'm just telling you that right now. Table goes, I go up and down, and then I go up to Marcy. Your steps determine whether you're winning the war in your mind. I could take a left out of the bottom trail and win, or I could take a right and lose. I plan to win. And sorry for being too deep. I am tired. Sorry I haven't been recording much. I am a little bit beyond. I don't know how much longer I can go. Right now I'm taking steps. Top of Marcy, and I changed socks. Feels a little bit better, but we are gonna end here, unfortunately. I hate to not do the Great Range, but I also don't think it's a good idea. So I told Brenden I'll meet him at the garden in about 3 hours. So I gotta get off this frigid mountain. Although the stars are amazing, I could stay under them for a long time. 8.4 miles to the garden. We are getting there, I guess. I mean, it's all downhill, so it doesn't feel like much yet. I have no sense of balance left. I keep almost falling over. I think it's just all the little muscles are worn down. And so they're not doing their job. I think this is gotta be the most exhausted everything has been on a hike. I guess we still have 7 miles, so oh my gosh. Whew. It's probably also been the funnest hike I've ever done, honestly, though. We just passed the 24-hour mark, and I am walking like a drunk. Oh my gosh, probably at least 5 miles left. Probably the hardest so far today. Maybe the hardest I've ever done. I don't know how on earth I'm gonna be able to do 5.5 miles. That's crazy. I don't think I can do 1. 3 more miles. Why isn't that a nice sight for sore eyes? I'm such a baby. But at the same time, I have a right to be.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wet.
I can't see it, so.
You don't want to.
I learned what my limit is. 8 mountains, 13,000 plus feet of elevation gain, 39.82 miles, 0.18, less than 40. And that brings me to my second lesson that I learned, and that is that it's actually possible to fall asleep while hiking. I took at least 3 naps where I just crashed on the side of the trail in that last stretch. Do not want to remember that. But now I have a question for you. What's your limit? Go find your limit. And not only find your limit, but now it's my job to train so that I can exceed that limit. Yesterday's limit will not be tomorrow's limit. I'm going to go train so that when I see you next time, the adventure will be even more wild. Until then, remember, a rocky wild makes the adventure wild.